and then I'll kind of like, I'll branch out a little bit. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I can hit probably both of you guys at least once with that. So, into corner. Alright, so we've already found the fucking stones in the stony field, which is great. We just gotta kill all the things and get all the map. Hi, mates. It does really look like they're like getting some good torso hits in, you know? It is pleasant to see. So, we've already been over to this wall, but that's fine. I know there's like a couple of zombies or something are moaning at me from over here. Oh, that's a group. Hang on a second, let me turn back to cold. Let's get a couple of you guys frozen. Oh, this is the big group. Oh, hello. Hi. Yeah, about that mana issue, I saw you fucking teleport, mate. Although, to freeze your ass. When I have enough mana, this is so much easier than Kelly fucking trying to get through here with the fire. These guys aren't like fire immunes yet, but by the way, it's still not going to stop me from using fire attacks on fire immunes, just to let you know that now. I'm still going to do that. It's just, it's a matter of which attack is going to use less mana versus physically hitting things. I don't think I can pick up more shit. Yeah, if physically hitting something is going to use less mana, that's what I'm going to use. If a cold attack or a fire attack is going to use effectively less mana and still cap them, I will use that. I heard a key drop. I don't think I've got room for this. Hold on. I can probably put you there. Probably you're not a usable one for that. Hold on. Arrows. Okay, we can pick that shit up. Where was the key? Oh, fuck. I'll go off screen. Where did that key drop? I heard it. There's more arrows. Hello. Hi. So, let me get up into the corner. Alright, I've got, as far as I could tell, the whole centered thing through here. And then there's a Bolted armor healing thing. That fucking monstrosity. I do need mana. Yes.
I need mana.
And a scroll of identity, which I don't need, but I can freeze him. Cool. We'll go back and I'll come back, because obviously I gotta pick up the rest of that shit. But it's mostly stuff to sell, I believe, at the moment.
The air welcomes you.
One to life. Need none of this shit. Or any of that. I will keep the stones for the moment, and they can go into my inventory, and I'll go check out what we've got in the stash. Alright. Oh, the fire is roaring. I always find it interesting that the fire goes through like stages of being stoked and shit, you know? I should put my extra diamond down here. There we go. Alright, move that shit down by one. Yeah, we're starting to get some good money, which is kind of nice. Not that there's any urgency to that, which is nice. I do not feel like I actually have to purchase anything with her. But eventually the time will come where I will have to purchase something. I must be really close to the, I feel like this is like where you had the monastery thing. Not the monastery, the passage. Oh, what do you call it? I can't fucking remember. Get out of here, you. I can hear somebody hitting something, but it... Oh, you died. It's fine. I do have deep amusement when they fly towards me and immediately just die, because it's so far removed from my experience with Kelly. And like, I do remember Tabby Cat being OP, but like, I just... The experience is something, you know. I didn't fully clear through this section. Yeah, it's certainly something that, like, I only made her once. She was kind of good the first time, and I'm like, I've remade her, and she's still just as fucking good. I still don't have aim though, so that's my own issue, but, you know. I think there's a passage in this wall. Here we are. Yeah. The underground passage, that's it. And those guys should be my... I don't recall that being that close to it. It's normally near the waypoint, yeah, but not normally, like, there. Don't you worry, guys. I'll come back to you in a second. I'm just... Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, good. You fucking leveled. I can give you a goddamn bow. Wait, did we already kill him? Oh, you're shitting me. I'm okay with that. Fuck yeah. Let me grab that shit. I think I gotta go back to town to get the instructions on the, how to take out the portal thing, but... Are you scooching around up there for, mate? You're all kinds of twitchy. None of it's necessary. Fucking twitching around. How dare you. Alright. I don't think I've got space for that. Yeah, I was pretty damn certain of that. I do have to go back. I could just go to the fucking waypoint off to the side. This has cost me a bit to keep doing this. But, do I have anything to identify stuff? I do. That could be good. 13 fire resistant, poison length reduced. It's not as good as I was hoping it to be. You know, I'm hoping to get one of these things that are like really like super good early. And that way she can just have like super tank armor and I don't have to worry about her getting hit by anything. Because I'm still like lightly concerned about her getting hit. Actually, well, I haven't even touched my mana, I guess. I should put the extra mana away for the moment. I've been selling it, but it can't hurt to stockpile a tiny bit. And I'll come and put my coin away in a moment. It's also funny seeing her running around with her stuff because obviously, like, my Amazon, I'm pretty sure, grips her bow and shit as we walk around. Mind you, if I have the staff out, she will grip that instead and run around like two-handed like that, which looks way more balanced when she's running as opposed to the other one, which kind of just looks like a heavy club sort of thing. Anywho, let me get these two and we'll get the well. And I pretty much kind of killed everything over here, but I did kind of walk off before. So I probably have to... Oh, hello, what'd you find? I forgot to talk to somebody. Or do I have the quest? Go through the underground passage. Okay, I can't get in here yet. That's okay. I thought I had to go into there, but... Okay, we'll activate that later. I also really do think I could probably wing that. I'm normally, like, on average, 50% right with that. Hold on, let's get ice on this. Hold on. I don't like this electricity business, guys. But I do like being able to absolutely just screw them over if I can hit them. That was so much nicer. Because do you guys remember the last time we were in the underground passage? Oh man, was it a fucking battle. Hey, just hit one of them. I'm gonna need more mana. Oh no, you don't. I'm gonna have to get accuracy. Not that I had it when I was a kid, which is why we did more of the boops than the actual like magic and shit. But I'm just saying, like, I also should go over this way and make sure. Oh shit, hello.
Not enough
Oh,
mana.
I got him. Fine. I didn't put mana back into that spot though, I see that. No, you don't, mate. Yeah, I saw that it didn't put mana back into where I needed it to be, and I'm like, oh, that's a problem. There we go. That is stupidly OP. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not mad. I'm just like, sort of stunned a little bit. A little bit stunned, a little bit confused. A little bit kind of like, oh, maybe a little bit overconfident feeling because like we haven't died, and I also... She seems very strong, you know, so I'm sure I'll get to a point where I like get overconfident into battle and like run into my death or something stupid, you know. Yeah, there should actually be a passageway through here. There we are. Alright, you guys. I feel like it hits more than one, but I know it doesn't. Man, her stamina. Oh shit! Back, hold on. Back off, love. That came out of like nowhere.
Not enough mana.
No. All the boops for all the enemies. I don't have any more mana, so whatever we rockin' is whatever we've got. I would ideally not want to have to use more of my mana potion. I feel like this is the way though. There's a special. Hold on. There's a special. Rockrin the Hungry Demon, and I can't read it. Mana burn. Yeah, that would be it. That'd be why I have no mana. I can die, love. Ah, mana. Okay, and a jawbone cap, apparently. I've got to get your cheeks back here, love. You're gonna get your arrows dead. Fucking going off to take on a battle. Look, you appreciate the help. I can't even hit them myself. Oh shit, level. We'll just hang up here for a sec. Up to 9. And she's still fighting around the fucking corner because of course she is. No, stay back up the top here. Be up to, we've got static field. I guess that's in this row, and I've got that currently buffed to be a thing. Static field it is. Okie dokie. Well, I kind of wanted to go down because I feel like it doesn't go anywhere and the torch is going upwards. But getting a mana burn immediately was not great. Mind you, if this is the passage onwards, I'd be so miffed. Because then I'll have to go upwards and shit. Kind of opens up a bit wider than I was expecting it to be through here. Oh, hello. Nope. What? There we go. Okay, little groups dealt with. I kind of feel like I wanted to go up first, and I'm wondering if my natural pathing instinct for Diablo is telling me to go up. At least I can freeze them to a degree, and then they can fight. There's also like a random bat back up there. Could you imagine if this just joins up the top and it doesn't matter anyway because we find our way through? Or I can hear things. Yeah, I don't have mana, but I did freeze a big dude, so I guess that's good. Nope. Whatever that was, that's a strong note, sir. You. I kind of want to mostly just hit those guys with it because it's super strong. And those guys are, like, if they hit me, they're still an issue. Oh, another jewel. Another jewel. Speaking of, what am I, like, poison and fire? I'm low to those two. That's interesting. That feels like that's the complete opposite of Kelly. Because she was lightning and cold. Yeah, it is the complete opposite. That's nuts. It's funny though, because like once they get into like max level and stuff, like none of this really matters. Because yeah, obviously like you kind of like buff out and get all the gear that you need to like compensate whatever your weakest skills and shit are. Am I actually overburdened, or do I just not have space for mana? Because I could do it for some mana, and I have nothing to check what that is, but I can move that shit over for a second. I can move the extra mana into here. Chuck that there. I'm getting a lot of stamina potions, and I get it. I get that she's like fucking always out of breath and stuff, but like it's like getting the reduced requirements gear, you know? I don't need it. It's just choking up the inventory. Oh, speaking of inventory being choked up, obviously we have to sell some shit again. So 16. I do want to identify that. But I've got to buy something for it. I've got to buy like 3 of these, I think. Barbarian, but at the same time, it's good money. Extra gold for monsters. I'm going to put that aside. And maximum damage. Cool. I don't have anything else socketed at the moment, and I do think I can put that bow on my helper. So I'll go get that out of storage. I'll put these all into storage. This is kind of when I wish I had have like left that for this, but this is fine. If I have anything else that needs to be socketed, I've got shit for it. Kind of, I need that, and I guess we'll move that up to there for the moment. And we've got the extra town portals and money, which is pretty decent money for this level for her. Okay, let's give you your bow since you can use it, because that was fast attack speed, but this is very fast, and it does poison damage, so... Oh yeah, I should have kept one of the fucking helms. Hold on, let's go buy you a helm. Because otherwise I'm going to forget to put it on her. We could give her a proper thing. That's 5+ a life. Mine's still cold resistance, it's a 4, this is a 10 and shit, but yeah. Resistances were more important to me when I was a kid. Although I could, that is a socketable cap. We'll get her that. And I know it's better than mine, but I would have kept the resistance and stuff. Plus, my girl's still currently kind of strong enough, so with her having a bit of extra life, a bit of armor, a bit of enhanced defense, damage, all that shit, should be good and strong enough. It is wild getting to buy her shit and not doing hand-me-downs, because the reason why like my helper on Tabby Cat never did the hand-me-downs was because she wasn't an archer. So I didn't have bows and shit to hand down, and so I just didn't do it. Whereas like I think later in game you get like other helpers that do have like other stuff. Hello. Yeah, they've got like other stuff on them and stuff. Stop dodging me, bitch. Fucking freeze you. Yeah, the other helpers and stuff are sometimes compatible with like your gear. Oh, hello, big brute. I'm not loving this big brute setting stuff. I'm trying to get that. Got him. Hold on. Freeze you. Freeze you. There he is. Hey, mate. Where's the other guy? There he is. Oh, he kind of shielded, but not good enough. Not good enough indeed. Where's my helper? Oh, there she is. She's in the pile. Don't you worry about mana. We've got just enough mana just to get through her. That looked like that passage through her, but I guess maybe the first guy didn't take that much damage. And then we immediately find like a cap in here. That's fine.
I am overburdened.
I might be. I see you sitting up there, mate. You didn't even die for that. How am I overburdened for a damaged hand axe? Move that shit over and fuck off, mate. Now I'm overburdened. I definitely can't carry that shit. Can I identify anything? Nope. Can't even be out here identifying shit. There's something showing bows at us, I think, from over here. Where's the music again? I'm not quite sure. Hi, mate. Okay, so there's a hard leather thing here, and it is down. Okay, that's fine. We'll go back, and that way I can get the hard leather thing. I'm like, where the fuck is the entrance exit thing there? It's fine, I found it.
Good day.
I probably want to keep that. I'll get rid of that, and I probably have mana and I think a town portal in my stash. Maybe? Yes. I do in fact have that, and I do in fact have some mana, which is good. I can move some shit over now. Cool. Wait, did she auto-equip the... I was gonna say, I'm like, wait a minute, why do I have a buckler on me? And I'm like, oh, she's picked it up. I don't hate that, but like, surely we could get better.
Good day.
Do you have something that's better than what I've got? That's a 5 magic to reduce these ones. These ones do look pretty cool. Increase maximum durability is not that great. Enhanced defense, repairs. Nobody wants repairs durability, and I know Akara's not selling these things either. So, what have I got? I've got a 5. That thing's 11, but I'd rather pick up something else if I can get it. Yeah, I didn't even notice that she was fucking running with one. Like, yeah, it's fine. Like, I do use them. It's not like that's an issue, but like, I didn't like immediately notice it. I don't think one way is any faster than the other. I could have got the stuff that's stamina, it would have been fine. I see you peeking, Keelan. What are you doing? What are you doing? Peeking and lurking and stuff. Also, I have like a whole bunch of like channel redeems and sound alerts and stuff off because, you know, classic Diablo stuff. I realized that that's what I forgot to say earlier. I went off on like a tangent instead, but it's fine. I eventually remembered. That's the main thing. Oh, hello. Yeah, I assumed that you wanted to redeem cheese. That's what actually prompted the thought. And I'm like, I forgot to say it earlier. It's very sad. It's only for when I'm playing Diablo. You know that. Because otherwise, we always run the risk of somebody spamming sound alerts while I'm playing Diablo. And Diablo is a lot about the ambience and stuff. So, you know, can't be having, I don't know, miscellaneous sound effects and stuff when Diablo's sound effects are, like, reasonable. Obviously there is also like, I'm not taking a lot of damage, so there's not a lot of like excessive grunting and like screaming about stuff. So I guess there's that. I do have to go upwards though probably, so I'll finish going down. What are you up to, Killen? I can hear things like rumbling in the area. I do need mana. And I will hit up some mana now because these guys are coming in to attack. Where is the shaman? There you are. Oh, fuck. Fuck that brute. It's a big brute. Oh, I have a helper too, so trying not to get her dead if I can. So she just happens to walk into the dead thick of this. Where is the shaman? Did I kill him already, or did he like run off? Hang on, let me run out here. He's probably out here if he's out somewhere. He might just be dead. I do need to hydrate though. Diablo is a very dehydrating game, and I am also kind of not prawning, but I'm not sitting straight. Oh. There we go. Alright, I'm sitting up more straight now. My back's feeling it. And I'll get the hydrate. Bit late to stream today. Nah, it's all good. You didn't really miss much. There was a bit of like, obviously, starting into Diablo. There's a bit of remembering if settings and shit were in place, remembering how to play my character. And then there was quite a decent amount of bitching about the 30th anniversary stuff that they're adding to the game. So, yeah, I don't think you missed anything, realistically. You probably just missed the hostile 1 to 2 hours of the stream. Although, like, to be fair, I don't know how many people would actually call it hostile so much as like just having a specific like opinion, feelings and shit with stuff. So yeah, definitely probably didn't miss anything. I'd say after we get past like the first 1 to 2 streams and people maybe eventually get the concept of what I'm doing with the playthrough, it would be fine. But you know, the beginning of Diablo 2 characters and stuff is always a bit yeah. Aside from that, I got some sleep and I was feeling better earlier, although I do believe I've got a migraine, which is fair. If I have a migraine, it's usually for like 3 weeks. So, and if I can't catch it at the beginning, when it stops, I have a pretty good chance of it happening again for another 3 weeks after it's like finished the first one. So I gotta catch it between the 3rd week and it starting 6 weeks. So I think I'm 2 weeks into it. So here we go, you know. But aside from that, we had like a little storm this afternoon, which was kind of nice. And I got some shit done around the house, which was kind of needed. I could fit that here, but I don't really want to put it there. Yeah, I'll have to put it in my inventory, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, I don't have to go back just yet, but soon. Yeah, so not much is really happening. I keep feeling sick when I eat and shit, so my Crohn's must be like a little bit stressed out. There's not much I can do about that. I just gotta eat less to make it more happy. But yeah, it kind of sucks because I've like had like a couple of days of just blah, kind of eat something, feel sick, lay down, not get relief kind of thing. But that is what having Crohn's is like sometimes. So, plus I also during the build-a-thon did run low on my medicine and I wasn't able to like get it during the event because I was, you know, streaming said event. But yeah, I did get the medicine. And this is probably a consequence of having not taken my medicine properly during the event. So, you know, nothing I could do about that. Still the spare skull. If I had been taking it consistently while I was like stressed out and shit, I wouldn't be feeling the effects of like nausea and stuff, eating food and stuff. It just wouldn't do it as much or as bad. The hell is that noise? I feel like somebody in the camp does that. But yeah, apart from that, I'm otherwise okay. I just gotta remember to eat smaller food than what I already eat to not get sick. And to keep on being consistent with my medicine and shit. There is like another layer down here, which I've got to go into too. I can hear something's here. There's a passage too. There you are. But yeah, so far Tabby Cat's been pretty good. She's a little bit OP for like a standard character compared to Kelly. She's OP. So I know I've already got like the way to the like passage and stuff there, but I do have to go down here. So I probably should have gone back first to get the mana and stuff, but it's fine. We got those guys dead. I don't go too far down. I don't track too many here. I can go back. We can empty out our inventory. I think I emptied it. I know I did. I could do a better mana than that though. Honestly, I kind of forgot that I'd already done this, but I hadn't swapped out my mana. I had bought this mana though, so it can come back with me, and I'll just sell the... Actually, if I go to Akara, she'll top up my mana as well. Because I've got that second level completely to re-clear before we can go down to... or go through the passage or whatever. And then... I can't remember if the next area has a... I think it's got a waypoint. I know one of them doesn't. And I cannot remember for the life of me which one doesn't at the moment. It's not critical information. Now, I do remember being in here and this being an absolute wreck. Was it Sith Grin, the Howler, Undead, extra fast? Okay, that's fine. Oh, hello. No, I don't want to take on this group as is. There we go. Yeah, there's minor healing and stuff back up there. There's also some gold around the corner. You stay where you are, love, because there's a little gold trap there that's gonna result in, like, I don't know, breaches and shit. I'm sure it goes around both sides, but if I recall right, there's like, I don't know, a box or a death room of like enemies over here, give or take. Alright, nothing. I keep accidentally like fucking tabbing. I don't mean to. What? Here we go. Here's a big group. I can just get the shaman. It would be so good. What? Mate, I don't have enough mana, but I've been trying to hit that guy. I should have enough inventory space for this. I did just go back, so I don't need to worry about that at the moment. Yeah, this kind of there. I thought so. There was the box here. I remember because I accidentally led a group into that group and it absolutely fucked me over for ages. Oh, did she just level? She might have just leveled, perhaps. Hey, Mum. How you doing? How are you feeling today? I do need to go back. I don't have additional potions, but I could probably carry one of these two things. Throwing knife for sure, club. We'll take the club. And I'll come back to grab the other bits and pieces. I'm picking up so much shit. I don't feel like I need to stash any of this stuff, and none of it's like particularly good, although I might have to identify that.
welcomes you.
Been doing good. Eating food, gotten some good sleep. Nice. Very good. I know you were super tired the other day. Your partner put a message in and stuff, and I was concerned that you had actively passed out. You know, which I don't think was the case, but it still like spooked me for a moment. I might keep those, and I do want to get rid of that one, and I do need another one of these. I probably have another of that, and I need identification scrolls. And strength 1 to 6, still not good. I can't even use that one yet. But yeah, we have gone full circle and we're remaking another one of my Diablo 2 characters from this start. So yeah, it's been interesting. I've definitely said that like nobody's missing anything for like the earlier part of the stream. It's just mostly my thoughts and opinions and stuff, which have been very, very strong about some stuff. So yeah. Plus I also like had to like briefly stop to like go and check my drawer and stuff, but you know. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Oh, I could have avoided that fire. What? I have a vague memory of being blanket buried watching streams the other day. Oh yeah. So I finished playing Enderfield for today. Got sucked in so much. I think I picked my packages. Oh yeah. Well, no worries, Shadow. It was good to have you here for